African leaders abege South Africa. Say yes and from here. 2 or 3 days ago, bench warrant was issued for the arrest of the Speaker of Parliament in South Africa. The Speaker of Parliament in South Africa. Say Jacob Zuma what in the party. Say Malema what in the party. Into ANC na Steve Biko num na in 1977-78 na Steve Biko who 77 after Ghana kro bi bonyom. So Steve Biko aduma kunya meche. Aduma kunya meche e de bonyom. Steve Biko South Africa man. When Steve Biko num bra bebre ya be wu ya no enti say na bebe wi. And now corruption has gained root in South Africa. And they go to Nigeria. In Nigeria, the former governor of the Bank of Nigeria, Sanusi, who was the emir of Kano, a report said 20 billion US dollars oil money a year. Former governor of Bank of Nigeria, emir of Kano, Sanusi, a report said $20 billion of oil money a year. And you know, about Pamano, but I want your governor view. When your governor of Central Bank of Nigeria view. Or Sani Koyo Kodihinia, Emma Sanusia, now no so Basana Pamano. And what is happening to us in Africa? Just last month, the former governor of the Bank of Nigeria, MFLF, who is facing trial, or could forget the signature of Buhari. 6 million US dollars. 6 million US dollars. Former governor, Central Bank of Nigeria, Eko forget Buhari signature. Eko yi 6 million US dollars. Enya cedis, enya naira, enya dollars. Enya dollars. And no, a despondency and frustration. Mrene say ya to abaya di adaka ekosiwo. All over Africa, Yantuaba, Bibinini Yaso, Yantuaba Kwasibro Ninsanamara. Mikacho said 99.99% of African countries are for Kwasibro Ninsanamara. Because you see, African leaders, African intellectuals, African statesmen, African academicians have disappointed their people. They have disappointed their people. You understand? Ghana 6.57 per capita income of Ghana was higher than that of South Korea, that of India, and that of Holland. Sikana basa, bibia basa. African politicians, African intellectuals, African academicians. Because brochures said mun Ghana for ya. Wa hinu ba ko brochura. Ghana ni bia me ko brochura me hunu bia to me ye wo de wanya heaven. Unya uko dia uko. Sir. Naka
heaven.
Anaka. So but you know when you read Tisami Adabia attacking Kanipa na me say just ohwe ne ekosopa in Africa. Na wa kwa brochura wanya intercity. Now heneba wo hana tire nyinya adwuma ne ka jo say 1 year 330 million 1 year po January February after 336 di pa. But generally Ghana crowd here mara only to ho I've been to Sierra Leone, I've been to Liberia, I've been to Senegal, I've been to Guinea. Mara Ghana crowd here pa mara Ghana here only to Africa umbia. There's a country like Nigeria. Sabi won't even describe bibi any abduction Nigeria ye chiwa no pa ye chiwa wia ye better do we see fesikabra hwe na no asuku for broad daylight a school for pa bebroha ba chichibe say Nigeria nya ko no bio because onim da ye be abduct in Nigeria and so can Nigeria will resources pa when you are talking like countries like this India no ahoodena Nigeria nya man ketwa atwa Ghana kura your population kura na one state per Lagos state population look at even some of the banks are now more Zenith Bank, Access Bank, Nigeria na be just be wofam and so for the past 10 years by 10 or 15 years Access Bank, Zenith Bank and the banks be make the Fidelity kura do for Nigeria na ba ansana a fanum about started Fidelity Ghana. So look, we had the resources. Nana do Kunu Wasamaken, I am saying that we have the resources. The resources are here in Africa. In fact, the resources of DR Congo were quantified by force. $24 trillion. DR Congo force quantified the resources of DR Congo. $24 trillion US dollars. Apa! And so the problem with Africa, Nanado, only paying for Amubesia Kampiski. Africa leaders say, Obribwa is saying that Matukwan making kind me female many Africa problems in your leadership. And yes, I go on my assassin, ya was say you will be a leadership. Now that's what now this Ecuador. Ecuador ya ba o ba ko bosume betwesika. O ya o mienu betwesika. Tisa brochi Ecuador, Latin America Ecuador. Na ya ne ya kwa ya na say ba Africa. Huh? South Africa pa na apartheid. Yeah. The 70s and 80s apartheid. Nelson Mandela nkonya fa hu 1990 something. And xenophobia in South Africa chen baby bia. Because my man was desperate, frustration. But in South Africa kuna mpa enyama po ye no. In South Africa, DSTV, MTN, and the rest. So yes, cool no dear. Obia mompa yesa kumra derby. Obia mompa yesa kum konanim derby. But I'm saying say what to momone for no what to agina moafo. Hwe ne ekoso wo Senegal. Em say kina ne bebeto aba. Kina kwasi. Nobody can predict. Nelson Mandela South Africa no pa ne na beto say. Hwe Jacob Zuma no bae. Hwe nyema be Ramaphosa. On billionaires na fanamfo. Huh? Hwe Nigeria dem Nigeria duru ba bia ye kidnapo. Factories babies factory onte yeda. Say Nigeria te yankate say mo mabro san hase. No akopem maya bebre aba. No makopem mema bebre aba ne be fa maya no sa anti be wo no matua maya no ka. Yes, I am telling you. Whoever has been reading. So make me boa.
Go away.
Boy ba ko no se ba che no nim charge abere bo. But on maya do no mi nsan wo. And I bet you a picture now be man no gina fifi. What is happening in Africa? You have big factories in Nigeria. Anyaza me ka say good Nigeria hu fi o. Me aya me ya no say Nigeria man just one state per it be Ghana population. It ka ya nyina ya hu Nigeria na say ka ya atwa purse. Ya hu Nigeria ni ya atwa purse. And so what is happening in Nigeria? Share what is happening. Electricity in Nigeria. Come on. Electricity in Nigeria. Come on, my brother. Eti isame de ye ka. Eti mo mo pesa me kan ba umi asem no. Ba umi asem no de me kan da bia. Ba de bem pesa me kasa ba umi me di mo akotre no. I am daring them say when na akọ umi ama me ne papa.
Na o mo se men kasa asem no. Na nya wo na wo sha ase bia.
Anyway, aja
o mo se nya enya na wo sha ase bia.
Me bentasuo.
Na o beje fans and your fans. But didn't you read it?
Oh, I read it. But do I anyway?
The one interesting thing is that the single moment you disagree with something, and then all of a sudden all what you've done is being rubbished. Now, what kind of people are we living with?
What do you mean?
Say, Uye Bibi, and I will Bibi, now you be there, and I know I then suddenly he or she forget about all the investment you've done in that venture or that project.
Yeah, primary sino.
And who told you I am to please you?
Mr. Sani Pani Bibria, that they were not rooting for Baumia.
Then I'm saying your prime minister in Keku. And they cry not Dr. Baumia Wena. Omu Ateki center stage of the campaign. They still don't believe in the project. Just that was on media JB. Just that some people think it's a good opportunity for them to make money. Some people think it's a good opportunity for them to lift up their political fortunes or whatever. But genuinely, They don't believe in the project. They don't belong there.
Of course. They've been to me because I'm
not to the Facebook no when I'm more church and the moon name. So I read it and I was like, hey, no people in here we have found. I mean maybe there's 7 days say because be fun tell me be cry etu so no na butter bread can na meda. Na we pori na. Anyway.
So the cool situation in Africa. So look at what is happening in Haiti. You've been following it or you are not been following
Haiti, yeah.
Look at what is happening in Haiti. Haiti is now, and these are some of the things sometimes I ask, whether Mr. at here from Pamachoma Mutimi. And a country back in South America, a black spa. A black spa also. And sometimes I ask myself, what is happening in Haiti? So we are not putting our acts together. On the eve of independence in 1980, Zimbabwe no producer brooche nubia. Mugabe ruled for so many years. I said the resources in Uganda, Zimbabwe. Shagana after 1982 coup to 1992, most of the companies in they were all sold out. Sometimes they be so out as a better because a man for no who say a banner the end to be amfa none no ye. So yes, a coup d'etat no a bear 10 of the past. But no the advice to the African politicians. And I was surprised that when they met at Kempinski and the good advice was not given to African and naming and shaming them. Look at Namakisa, Ayan was any guy. So nobody knows what is going to happen tomorrow. Some Konua, all was support to Noafe were more frustrated in across uncontested. Take Cote d'Ivoire, Ouattara, Netamason, or Siminya Bia or Behechira Maminti, and Timiami Senator. And the Bell Cromwell was nipping in
it's interesting.
Putin cry, been contesting Putin. So it's so sad. Debiamika said, we are now with the resources we have in Africa. Uranium per Niger, a produce uranium, Niger, a produce uranium. Correct forest. Brazil forest or one, Ubenya Biwo Cameroon. Brazil forest or one, Ubenya Biwo Central African Republic. South African Republic, or more passive you crown ma. Yankopon bo Adam and Nifno, Nipakram Fad and Anamfaho. And yet, look at the problems you are facing in Africa. Problems in leaders in Timum Paimu Enka. Ouattara, Tamanopas or San Etransibu. It was only Buhari. Nakate Ouattara say, hey, Nyawoyano, a Jania Woyan. Guinea Nyakwaya Yakunu Bayan, Professor Wooten opposition, a Hunia Koso, Uber no opportunity bedim manwa, was also my assistant constitution. African leaders and Timian Kanwe. So I will conclude, answer you for no baba. But the point I am making is cool no in Africa no. It will be a thing of a betum, a betimachum. But Yama kukuru nyai. Naki kake karanso no ababejai. Ayako kani Apollo Commission report. After the 1966 coup. That's what I'm saying. Obi tibi ma Kwame Nkrumah tibi ma obi yisika. No dia koto Benz e dia akoma kankan nyame. Kohwe commission report. Kohwe commission Ghana sika na ye dia toka si bi dia ma ebinum. Ghana was sika sa ba CPP ba ye niam enso be ma ye nya kan o ka bebra min CPP for minim wo mo. Madam for lawyer bi oye adwuma wo Florence oye adwuma wo AM CPP ni o ka say na CPP ya na me say but I'm saying say Ghana Nigeria crowd dey na ya Nigeria dey na ya say binum dey answer be chinipa be chinambe na kosie no watua sika. This is what is happening in Nigeria, a country with every resources pa Nigeria won now obi akoka say $20 billion oil money ayera governor, former governor, Central Bank of Nigeria, Sanusi Beini. Or call you close annoy Emma. Only a car Emma, to say, we had to say Utumfo, Wasatiman, and I say Nairi, and I say Yana, and I Yabonura, and I woman fear. Some car Emma, and so was not to me so. African politics, or the Nano cocaine.
Okay.
But I was on by so I bet for Buhari signature. Yeah, Obiotembia, Dr. Baumia, who MPPU, who NDCU, who CPPU. Meti da bia better ha mo amoda ya make abako sem ma money no e ba umianti ara
boys ni bisimi ga se na chance am ka se we jai
me ko ka aja aja o ira no waka me ko ka se me jai that I'll continue to root for him, root for my brother Baumia.
Good.
And make sure say but who NDC kura man me NDC for now for am wotimba market techima no me kan kire mo montoma Dr. Mamudu Baumia MPP ni to CPP no we CPP ni a we da to Baumia Ghana ha no bia ntoma Baumia ebi na no menam Frankfurt a wo mo ko party Frankfurt akwa bia Kofi Mampusi bra naza me no for la o MPP chairman or Sabroken from Kofi Mampusi. Good.
Yevensia na yon sorry. Lawyer Nana Obribwa me pacho udin de Jobi. JB
Rasta
Manasseh Nana Kwame. Me pacho Nana Kwame Boame ene Deputy Ashanti Regional Police Commander. Chief Stephen Kwame Kwache. And then a birthday, police metro, Commander Metro, no, then I will have a picture back. No, Deputy Ashanti Regional Police Commander. And then a birthday. We cried there, we had a bed 2 years ago, and no one picture now. Yes, was always a happy birthday.
My mama happy birthday. But then another thing, sir, it escaped me. Why as a police in Ibema way? Sabat waba. No, I see no according
now could not over far. Of course, yeah.
Anything me I repeat it. Last week you were not here, and I'm repeating it today.
Yeah.
Hey, Thomas, upon pray. Now freedom. Me catch you. So I wish soldiers only IGP Dampare. Montani NDC for can. Make sure some of that soldier for na process for na gukrum. A process for more Monten Fianfiante Semi. Monty Baba member.
Deputy Ashanti Regional Police Commander. No.
Mama got Jamba Bosses on home. I saw from some Monten Sikrum.
Yevensia Monday. Yababa to us. Bye bye.